The church isn't a mere edifice. It isn't where a congregation of people meet to worship. People should not go to church. They should be the church. The Holy Spirit Parish, a bastion of sanctity right at the heart of Quezon City, epitomizes this ideal Christian setting. For 3 decades, it remained resilient amidst political turmoil, natural calamities, and an ever-changing social strata, not only as a sturdy structure, but more importantly, as an infallible purveyor of the Christian doctrine. The parish's Pearl anniversary in May 2010 is a culmination of how deep the community is involved in literally and figuratively strengthening the church.
We work on the construction of Anima Hall. We have an adoration na isipan nila na gumawa ng separate. Pagkatapos noon, ito na ang naging ruwa. Dati ito, multipurpose social hall. Ang aming pare, masipag. There was so much improvement.
Not lost in these architectural developments, the community became more deeply involved in upholding Christian doctrines, as well as its celebration and traditions.
Holy Week is the most important event in the church. No? Our aim has been to make people participate in the activities. Like starting with the Palm Sunday, we innovated a little by having the procession before the Mass, beginning at the gate of PF, then stopping at 4 stations where we can gather the people for the blessing. The Way of the Cross, more people have attended. And then our Easter Vigil, I always emphasize to people that this is the central event in the liturgy.
The celebration of the Eucharist is now also a wondrous experience for the faithful, radiating across the impressive church interiors. Is the ethereally angelic collective singing of the parish's grand choir.
In general, jazz music plays a vital role in the liturgy of the church. It enhances the people's sentiments, especially Filipinos, who in general are very music-oriented people. So it's one way of reaching people's hearts and minds. That's why I think that's the reason that Father wanted a good choir for his parish.
The tranquil images and sounds of adoration are sometimes supplanted by resounding worship from drum beats of the Kalapati Festival.
The Kalapati Festival actually started with the idea, with the celebration of the 25th anniversary of the parish. I came up with this Kalapati Festival thinking that the Kalapati would be very relevant to our parish, being the parish of the Holy Spirit. We will all be hanging doves, dove representations all around a magandang parade. I think there were about 20 participating groups, and we paraded along Commonwealth Avenue. It passed from Commonwealth Avenue, the Holy Spirit Drive, and then back. At the end of the parade, nandun we have our guests. One of those was my Mayor-elect Herbert Bautista. Siya ang nagpalipad ng mga kalapati. Nagpalipad kami ng kalapati, about 100 of them. Kasama si Justice Davide.
But before the Holy Spirit Parish flourished, its beginnings are as modest as that of the mustard seed. Its roots can be traced from a multi-purpose hall in BF Homes. From its parishioners that now number from 2,000 to 3,000, the seeds were planted by a mere 40 families. The Ladies Chapel Group, or LCG, was at the forefront of this trailblazing undertaking, while BF Homes provided the venue for worship, laying down the groundwork for what is now the Holy Family Parish.
Kasi ang trabaho kasi nga ng Ladies Chapel Group, tumutulong sa mga activities sa simbahan. Yun. Kumbaga sa pag may sinabi si Father, kailangan natin ito, ganyan, sila ang nagtatrabaho. Yung first, yung Ladies Chapel Group was formed 1975. And then we have the steering committee. Yung 5 members ng steering committee, yun ang nagpapatakbo ng simbahan. Ngayon, ang trabaho ng family block, you get the priest to say Mass every Sunday. Okay? You buy the flowers. Yung misalet, you get the flowers. The misalet, paglilinis ng simbahan, nakatoka din sa'yo yun.
On December 29, 1977, no less than His Eminence, the late Jaime Cardinal Sin, acted as a main celebrant and guest of honor as he announced his plan to establish a new parish for BF Homes.
Sabi niya, ang wini-wish ko na you become a parish very soon. How do we go about it? Di ba? So I went to Monsignor Reyes, na yung dating head dito sa Quezon City. Sabi niya sa akin, hindi kayo magiging parish kung walang bahay ang pare. So ang sabi niya, gawin yung dalawang projects nyo. Isa yung conversion ng chapel into a parish, at the same time, rectory. Kaya nagkaroon kami ng grand raffle. We were able to raise 109,000 plus yung, ang neto naging 55. Yun ang ginastos namin pagpagawa ng rectory. Nung may rectory na kami, hindi na nagtagal. Naging parish na nga kami noong 1980 na yan.
6 parish priests later, Father Jerome Rosalinda is now ably shepherding his growing flock.
Our parish has a lot of religious organizations like the Daughters of Mary Immaculate, the Apostleship of Prayer, and the Legion of Mary, where I belong. The Legion of Mary is actually, we call ourselves the hands and feet of the parish priest. But basically, the Legion of Mary does home-to-home visitation, which is, of course, where we discover cases like unmarried couples, children who have not received the sacrament of baptism. We bring to them at their doorstep the reception of sacraments that the family needs. But whenever the Legion of Mary is needed to do extension work of this kind of apostolate, then we go to other areas, mostly in the ungated areas. We don't want to call it depressed, to those ungated areas where we discover a lot of Catholics who have not been performing as Catholics. So we bring them back to the fold of the church.
From now until the foreseeable future, the Holy Spirit Parish will continue to bring into fruition the mission that Father Jerome envisioned for the parish, as they continue Christ's saving mission by fostering spiritual growth and by providing a meaningful liturgical celebration as the summit of Christian life, a mission that will further strengthen the parish and the church within the parishioners.